Hello. So I'm just gonna jump on quickly. This evening looks like it's gonna rain. It looks like it's gonna pour down. Anyway, we'll try and get this filming done. I want to jump on and just talk about quickly healing the inner child. My collective, we've been on such a journey this past year to really just meet our children, our inner child, our teenagers, with so much care and compassion and just so much empathy and patience and just all of these emotions that we didn't feel that we had growing up. We've been kind of meeting the highest version of ourselves and allowing ourselves to go in and nurture all these fragments and pieces of ourselves that were just kind of all over the shop, you know. So what a journey it's been. And honestly, if you have done this healing work, this shadow work, you've been on the hero's journey, you know. You've gone through the full tarot and you have come out as the high priestess or the empress, whatever you resonate with, but you have really done the work. And for that, you know, you're kind of living in this state where you've walked into your highest timeline. And what an honor it is to be in that position, you know, because you've put in this kind of work. So yeah, I just wanted to share a quick poem that I did on Sunday. I've been going to this beautiful meditative Sundance, and I just, every Sunday, it's like my church on Sunday morning. It's, you know, just moving I like to go just move all the week out of my body and just really just, yeah, connect with my body and with the earth and with the people in the room and just the music. It's such a healing space, and it's been a big part of my growth this past year. So I'm very grateful for all the ecstatic dances that I'm very blessed with in around the Northern Rivers where I live in Australia. So yeah, I just had this real profound moment in the dance where I had a flashback and I was like, oh my gosh, like, go away, you know. And I went, you know what, I'm gonna just go into it, and I'm gonna go in as my highest self, and I'm gonna meet that little girl. I'm gonna meet that little girl that right now is telling me to be afraid, is telling me that I'm unloved, is telling me that I'm unworthy. I'm gonna meet that child as my highest self, and I'm just gonna hold her. Right, so I closed my eyes and I'm moving through it and I'm dancing through it, and I just returned to those places in time that I found to be the most traumatizing or fearful or confusing, and I just held this shield in front of my child or teenager, and I was just like so fiercely protective, and it was so healing. Oh my god, if you can do this for your inner child, like as your adult self, as your highest version of your adult self, like not the addict, not the substance, you know, shield, not the one that's, you know, in codependent relationships. It's the adult that is healed. It's the adult that's transformed and transmuted the pain, the alchemist, you know, the one that's got the warrior, you know. So you go in there as the warrior, you know, however you might resonate with that, or, you know, but it's just it was a really powerful moment, and I just kind of sat in meditation afterwards and just had a beautiful moment there with my angels and Pleiadian energies that I've been connecting with for many years, and I just channeled this beautiful poem of my experience. So I would love to read it for you guys. It's called Sundance. Time became a concept the day I danced in the sovereign powers of my highest self. She traveled through space, meeting my child with so much grace. A royal crown came down, a coronation in the clouds. She was given free gifts, a shield of protection, a scent to open many hearts, and a rock of discernment to choose wisely who to give her love to. Meeting myself in my cradle, I poured down love from a heavenly ladle. I continued this journey right through my life, protecting myself from chaos and strife. I returned to my body, I let God fight, and in that trust I reclaimed my light. So that was my little dance through that journey, through the timeline of my life. And yeah, it was, like I said, very healing and beautiful. So if there is moments and flashbacks that you experience that are really painful, and it just, your body goes into the fight or flight, just know that there is a version of you right now that you can tap into and actually, you know, hold that child with so much love and so much patience, and gift that child things that she needs in order to keep her safe through different stages of her life going forward, you know. And it's pretty incredible. Like, throughout my childhood and throughout my teens, I actually felt such a strong sense of protection. I felt such a strong sense of like being held by something greater, and I grew up in a very Christian household, but it was, you know, it's a long story, I can talk about that another time. But I never really connected with the church or religion. I always connected to my own God and my own faith and I had such a personal relationship with Source. And we've had a great time. We have banter, you know, it's not serious. It's just like, I fuck up, and he just goes, oh, come on, try again, get back up. And we have this like real, just humorous, happy, joyous and courageous and just like harmonious. It's just a beautiful relationship that I've had with the angelic realms and with the Pleiadians. It's just been it's been magical. And it's something that, you know, I've always been able to connect to at times of deep distress, and you know, I know it's real, it's very real for me, so why would I ever deny that? But anyway, what I was going to say is that it's pretty incredible that I had those moments growing up as a child where I felt so held, and then, you know, bring it to the present moment, and I've gone into those timelines actually as my highest self, and I've held my child. It makes me wonder about time, and you know, I wonder if my child knew my future self was going to have that moment in the dance and meet her there. And I wonder if that's what's been guiding me through my life, that very moment that I had that epiphany, that just desire to go back in time and time travel to those moments. And it's like, wow, I always knew something greater was holding me. And what if that great thing was my highest self? Like, my brain was like, oh my gosh, time did become a concept, you know. And anyway, it was just a real interesting reflection. And yeah, I like to get deep with my little reflections on why we're here and what's going on, you know. Like, I'm never just settling for the 3D reality that we live in. Like, that's just boring. Anybody want to live like that? I don't. But yeah, I want to know my truth, and I want to feel what resonates with my soul and really lean into that, and just yeah, be able to help many other hearts just open up to new possibilities and new realities. And that's where we're going, you know. Like, it's so exciting, this whole new earth, and I'm feeling it. Like, I'm such an intuitive, I just know shit. I'm psychic, and I just feel in my whole body like things are changing on this planet, and for the better, you know, for the better. They talk about revelations in the church when I was growing up and stuff, and oh, you know, it's the end of the earth and all this, and it's just like, no, it's the end of the earth as we know it, right? It's the end of the earth as we know it, and the earth as we know it, we know, you know, it's not actually all that great. So if there's hope for a new earth, like, shouldn't we all be fucking excited? I know I am. And yeah, I've been preparing for it for many years. Since I was a child, I've had visions about times and and all of these kind of premonitions that I've had have come to light, and I'm just like, holy shit, I'm a fucking shaman. Like, and I'm stepping into that, and I'm reclaiming my sovereign powers and my spirituality and connection with my galactic family. And it's been such a beautiful journey. They've helped me in so many ways this past year, since leaning into them and trusting, you know, that is all very real. helped me write a book, they've helped me launch a business, even choosing the colors and all of this kind of stuff. I've had so much support from the angelic realms, and yeah, like we can tap into that at any time. And we, you know, we've lost connection to spirituality quite profoundly in our society, and it is really sad, you know, seeing all the mental health and everything that, you know, our society suffers with, when you know, there is a solution, and the solution is really tapping into our highest selves and letting our souls lead this journey we call life, you know. So anyway, I hope some of that resonated with someone out there. If it's found you, then yeah, I really do hope there is a message for you. And collective, I love you, I'm so proud of you, and yeah, just keep walking this life with integrity, with love, and with that open heart that you have. And you know, magic is real and blessings return tenfold. So this is what I've witnessed, is, you know, like I've never given up on loving, I've never given up on caring, no matter how shitty things have been in my life. I've always just, you know, remained true to my values. And yeah, we're about to be blessed, hella blessed for all of that, and I'm just honored to be part of this collective with you. So yeah, I'll keep showing up and doing my thing and speaking about what I'm being prompted to speak about by spirit. And yeah, love y'all.